Hey, apparently I forgot to make an intro for this video, so this is the intro for the video. I hope you enjoy. The first clip will be us riding alien swirling saucers in Hollywood Studios. So hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you in a bit, and hopefully I don't have to record any more clips that I forgot. So fingers crossed, we'll see. Hopefully you can see us both. We're gonna ride alien swirling saucers, and we just got on the ride.
For your safety. Safety.
It's kind of fun.
With your seatbelt fastened, your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your rocket.
Yeah, we started with Toy Story Land, and wow, I'm glad we did, because it was so beautiful.
It's like, if you can see it, it's really cool. I'm twisting awkwardly, so sorry about your ankles.
Please remain fully seated. No lap sitting. Please keep
You ready?
covering on at all times. Thank you.
Yep.
Here we go!
That is cool how it's not scary.
Big one, ready? That was really fun.
Hey.
Hi. We're a little more
Yeah.
burnt today. I mean, I didn't realize how red this area of myself was getting. But everything else, like, everywhere else I tanned, it's just like right here today.
Yeah.
Which isn't so bad, I'll take it. So, how was today?
It was really fun.
What did we do?
We did a lot.
So, we went to Hollywood Studios today.
Yep.
We rode alien swirling saucers,
Mhm.
and I really hope that footage turned out really well, but that'll be right here for you. Alright, now that you've seen that, yeah, I mean, right after that, we had put in an order for a sandwich and a couple of waters.
At Woody, at the lunch.
Woody's lunchbox.
Woody's lunchbox, yeah.
And Toy Story Land, which is very exciting. So we had that. It was really good. My nausea is starting to come back. My body doesn't want to believe that my gallbladder is out, and so I've been having waves of nausea as my mind tries to remember that it's not a thing anymore. So I apologize. I've been struggling a little bit more with it today.
Yep.
So after we ate...
Well, we gotta talk about a little bit of Toy Story Land. That's where we were.
Well, I took those pictures, so I don't feel like we have to talk about it. I feel like the pictures really speak for themselves, but if we're being honest, the pictures don't do it justice. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It is, like, every little detail. There's a lot of detail, like, just looking, a lot of nostalgia for, like, different toys from, especially when we grew up, so.
I've never had such nostalgia for a place that I had never been in. I think that's a good descriptor, and I think we're just gonna leave it at that. It's just something you're gonna have to experience for yourself.
Definitely.
So, we did that, and then, what did we do after that? We rode around alien swirling saucers, and then...
Well, we first did Toy Story Mania, and then we did Alien.
Yes. We did Toy Story Mania, and we did alien swirling saucers.
I beat you in that one.
We were in the same category, and it wasn't even that much.
It wasn't that much.
Yes, but did he really? So then we backtracked to Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yep.
Which was very exciting. And
for some odd reason, it was kind of a lower wait time compared to Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror never went up. It was like never went down. It was always really high, like in the upper 50s minutes.
Yeah. So didn't get the chance to ride that one today. It's okay though. We'll be back in a few days, I believe.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, after we rode that, we had an appointment in Galaxy's Edge.
Yes.
So we started making our way there. And I don't have much footage, but I do have a lot of photos.
Yep.
So I'll put those photos in somewhere in the video. So I have all of those. We did build lightsabers today.
Yep. That was amazing.
And we're not going to show you right now. We will probably do a haul so you can see everything that we bought. And then we will do a very special video for the lightsabers. Because with the lightsabers, I feel like we should show you how to take them apart, how to store them, and the different noises and kyber crystals, since we have a full set of kyber crystals since we bought all the ones that we didn't get in the show. And we will talk about all of it. So that will be its own video. So look forward to that. So after we built lightsabers, we didn't manage to get into Rise of the Resistance this time. But we will try again.
Yeah, we tried twice. It just like I was there, I was ready. I joined like right at the as soon as it opened. I did everything. It was super quick. Still didn't get it twice. Both the 7 a.m. and the 1 o'clock just didn't get it. Even though it was run time as fast as I could possibly be.
We have one more chance to try.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
So fingers crossed. Sorry guys, my nausea is peaking again.
Yeah, because we did a lot of rides today.
We did the majority of them. I think the only thing we didn't ride was Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
But the only ride that I did get footage for was Alien Swirling Saucers. And I have a cool couple of trivia things for you. So I am wearing my Stitch tank top today. And I bought a Stitch mask here, so I was wearing that. And of course, I have my Stitch lounge fly that I always wear. So I had all of those things. And people just kind of look at me and they know that I'm a Stitch fan. With that being said, I've had a couple of cast members this trip talk to me about Stitch and do trivia and whatnot. So the first cast member I talked to was yesterday, and she gave me some trivia questions. And I won't answer these on the vlog, but the answers will be in the description down below. So the first question was, how many cousins does Stitch have? The second question was, why was Lilo late to hula class? The third question was, why can't Lilo give Pudge tuna? And the last question was,
what does Pudge control?
What does Pudge control? So if you want to look at those questions, they will be in the description down below, and I will space out the answers, so hopefully don't scroll too fast and they'll be separated out for you. So there you go. Little trivia for you.
Yep.
Also, a cast member today asked me if I knew the significance of Hollywood Studios and Stitch. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of anything like this, so what is it? And he said Stitch was created by Jumba, and Jumba created Stitch in an area of Hollywood Studios. So that area was rethemed, and it is now the Star Wars launching bay.
Yep.
However, that building was where Stitch was created.
Mm-hmm.
So the birthplace of Stitch is in Hollywood Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really cool. I never knew that. So I have lots of Stitch knowledge now that I didn't have before. And it's great.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a really great time.
Yeah.
So I will say, for someone that navigates Disney a lot,
Mm-hmm.
we've had to change everything for this trip.
Yeah.
Now that we're a few days in and we're starting to see the patterns, we can talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, in normal circumstances before COVID, this is how a day would go. You get in line for the most popular ride because it's just going to get longer throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
And you wait however long to get in that morning. Because like I said, it's just going to get longer throughout the day. And then you do, if you're doing Disney dining and you like the restaurants and whatnot, and you like, if you do Disney our way, we typically do a sit down and a counter service in a day. So it's like spaced out and we have like time and whatnot. For lunch, you can do one of the two of them. And for dinner, you do the opposite. So typically how we do it. And in between the time, because the counter service, you kind of do whatever. But with the dining at the restaurant and sit down and everything, you have to have a reservation and you have to schedule it way ahead of time.
Yep.
So with that being said, you have to work your schedule with the rides and everything around that.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have fast passes. So you have like basically your day scheduled out for you. You go.
Mm-hmm.
With COVID, I've noticed, when you first get to the park, don't go to the most popular ride. Because if you go to the most popular ride, you're going to wait in line between 60 and 75 minutes.
Yep.
Throughout the day, as it gets like toward the end of the day, and the park's not quite ready to close, you can look at the wait times on the My Disney Experience app on your phone. And when you do that, you'll discover that the line that you waited 70 minutes for in the morning is now 35 minutes long.
Yep.
So, a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go to the most popular ride. Not a good idea in COVID times, which is very strange for us. So, with that, we kind of schedule around the dining time. We do not have fast passes because fast passes are no longer a thing. However, the fast pass line is being used for child swap. And the way that child swap works, I know because I've seen it done a few times. We don't have children. We don't have a child on this trip, so we can't answer like specifics. But basically, you check in with a cast member, and they give you a slip. The parent that is not riding has the children and the slip. And the one parent goes and gets on the ride. They wait in line as they would, and they get through it all. When they come out, they meet the parent with the children, and that parent that has the slip, so the parent that just rode stays with the children, the parent that didn't ride has the slip, goes through the fast pass line, so it's like the first parent waited for the second parent as well.
Yep.
So it's a good system, and I really do hope, and this is going to be controversial, please don't come at me for this, they get rid of fast pass. And they keep that rider swap the same way, because it's more convenient for little children. And let's face it, it's Florida, it's hot, it's humid. Do children want to sit in one place?
No.
No. The lines move quickly. Even in a 50-minute wait, it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
Because we're constantly moving. We're constantly getting closer. We're constantly like changing environments so much that there's so much to look at. And there's a lot of little details. And I'm always one to look for the hidden Mickeys.
Yes.
So we have to look for the hidden Mickeys no matter where we are. And because we're just busy. We're doing things. We're not just in one place.
Okay.
Good. So, always a good thing to understand, but COVID times are just, they're weird. You have to mobile order from counter services. You do not have the option to go up to the counter and order because cast members block everything off and will let you in when your order says it's ready.
Yeah, they're just like mobile order. You're just gonna have to mobile order. So.
Yeah. They will sit there and teach you how to mobile order if you need it.
Yes.
But you have to mobile order. So if you're doing quick services or counter services, which is basically in old times, you'd walk up to a kiosk, you would tell the cast member at the kiosk what you'd like, they'd ring you up, you'd pay, and then they'd send you to a line and you'd wait for your food. You mobile order it nowadays, and there are 3 different screens. The one that says, oh, you have to pick up your order between this time and this time, but there's a start preparing the order button. So you press that button, it brings you to the second screen, which is the we're preparing your order screen. And then if you refresh it every couple minutes or so, it'll eventually bring you to the 3rd screen. And you have to be on the 3rd screen to show the cast member, and it basically says your mobile order is ready, go to this line, and it gives you a number. You show that to the cast member, they open up the rope, let you in, you go to that number line, and you wait in your social distance line that are marked for you, and the cast member will give you your food when you tell them the order number, which is on that screen. So, super easy, but like, it's a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't eat during popular times. If you start getting hungry, order it right then.
Yes.
Don't wait until you're starving. You will be disappointed when you cannot get right in. Because everybody is overloading all the mobile ordering. Just be aware of that. But, yeah. I don't really think there's too much else.
Well, Runaway Way and
Oh my goodness.
in Smuggler's Run.
Look for all the hidden Mickeys and Runaway Railway because there are a ton of them. And it is amazing.
That ride was absolutely amazing.
And Smuggler's Run is amazing.
Yeah, those are really cool. So Smuggler's Run was kind of crippled due to the fact that social distancing caused if you only had, it was just 2 of us and 2 of other people, and we had a space where they just had the pilots and we were the engineers, and you're supposed to have...
Okay, hold on, you have to explain because people don't understand. Some people won't anyway. I'm not trying to be offensive, I'm just trying to explain it for those of you that don't know. So, it's like you're riding in the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon has 2 seats in the front, 2 seats in the middle, and 2 seats in the back. So it's a column of 2, a row of 3, essentially. Your top 2, so the frontmost, are your pilots. They have the toggles. The one pilot, I'm not sure which is which, so don't quote me on any of it. But one pilot controls going up and down, and the other pilot controls going left and right. So, they have to work together to not hit anything, because when you hit things, it creates damage, and that actually affects your experience by a lot. The second row are your gunners. They were social distanced, so like we didn't have gunners because they sat as pilots and we sat as engineers. What the engineers do, I don't know what the gunners do, please don't ask me, but the engineers, they press the buttons that flash. So the buttons will flash at you and you'll kind of like beep at you. You press the buttons as quickly as you can to try to gain the points.
To repair the ship also.
And to repair the ship. So it's really cool.
And we fire the harpoons in the ride. So
there's a lot to do. If you don't understand it, it is very interactive. It's not a very good, like, it's not a very good leisure ride in the sense that you have a job to do, and if you don't do your job, people may get mad at you and yell at you. In normal circumstances anyway, with like non-COVID times and it's nice and open and everybody is in a seat, it does get loud and sometimes a little aggressive because people like yell at the pilots, pull up, or go left, you know?
Yeah.
So that's our first time experiencing it. And we're experiencing it during COVID times. However, Josiah's dad has told us a lot about it in non-COVID times. So I think we've really touched on everything that basically everything that we've done today. Enjoy the pictures of Josiah and I at Galaxy's Edge. I really hope they turned out great. The photographers had a blast with us with our lightsabers. So I really hope you guys enjoy those pictures. And I hope that it kind of does a justice of what Galaxy's Edge is, because it is just amazing.
Definitely.
Are you falling asleep on me?
Yes, I am.
I love you. All right. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, shoot. Bath bomb of the day. Give me just 1 second. So, bath bomb of the day. I believe this is called the confetti bomb. And it's got heavy on it because, again, Basin Bath Bombs, non-sponsored. This is basically a white bath bomb. And it's got, like, confettis. And if I'm not mistaken, I've had this one before, and the confettis are Mickeys, and they're really cute. So it's very exciting. It smells like vanilla, maybe? A floral vanilla. It's very nice. And I'm very excited to use it. So, I think that's all we have for you tonight. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.